everybody. Today I'm going to talk about street littering problem around the world. With so many other important issues such as crime, child abuse, or joblessness, should we care about if we put our litter in the bin? Should we care if our place and the environment we live in are clean? As we look around our beautiful country, we all too often see plastic bottles, cans, paper, and a whole lot of other rubbish littering on our streets, parks, rivers, and many other places in our environment. Street littering problem is now both an environmental and social serious issue in many countries around the world. Why do people litter? Let's see. Here are several reasons to explain about this problem. People may lack respect for themselves, others, and their environment. They may think it's someone else's job and don't want to take responsibility. And it's not also people's fault, but it's because of lack of strictness legal also. You may wonder, does it really matter? And I'm going to say yes, it does really matter, and we should care. And there are so many reasons to tell you why. Street littering is unsightly. It reduces the placing's appeal. It costs the community huge sums of money and time to clean up. It kills rivers and aquatic life. It decreases oxygen level. And it creates a culture of lack of caring. Are they enough to explain why we should care? Now you will see more clear about street littering problem in the different parts of the world. Please welcome Ning. She is going to talk about street littering problem in Bangkok.
Hello everyone. Today I will present you about littering on street, big problem in Bangkok. Littering on street and overwhelming trash are the big problem of Bangkok because of expanding economy and growing number of population. The government can manage appropriated for this situation. Although the government has made an effort for solving this problem for 40 years, the result wasn't success. For example, the government test bulletin board that says littering in public place arrested and penalty right away, but some people ignore it. Moreover, the police snap people who drop something as small as cigarette butt and imposing a fine up to 2,000 baht on them. These enforcers are stationed in central Bangkok along Sukhumvit Road. All of these show that there are many ways for solving littering on the street problem, but the problem still continues and more severe. Because of lacking intention from people in city and lacking strict regulation from the government official, the effect of this problem is eyesore that costs about Bangkok immensely. Another effect is unhealthy for people who live in the city, such as impure air. Nowadays, the government released new measures for managing the theft beyond the law by increasing 175,000 bins, which can classify each type of theft, then pay it on street. The government has created awareness of responsibility to children by teaching in school and creating advertisements on TV. We have to follow what the result is from now. Littering on street problem not only in Bangkok but also big problem in other cities in Asia. Next, Miu is going to present you.
A problem of littering on the streets is not only a problem in Thailand, but in China too. Habits are hard to change in short time, and now there is no way to stop it, said by Professor Tai Sin Yi, Department of Environmental Science and Engineering, Fudan University in Shanghai, when talking about the behavior wasting trash of Chinese. There are many posters for making people throw trash into the bin. It's claimed to the environmental law, but is ignored because the fine for littering is only 1 yuan. During the festival such as Mid-Autumn Festival, trash always increases exponentially. A report from the Environment Agency of Beijing. Every day you can see people throw napkins, empty plastic bottles, or other random rubbish from outside of vehicles, from new Audi to minivans of labelers. It's so common, in fact, that no one seems at all bothered by this behavior. It's considered socially acceptable. That's why anti-littering education must be prioritized in China. It should lead to a collective respect. People wouldn't dare lose face by dropping their litter publicly for fear of chastisement or worse legal reprimand. The example of clean and green city is Singapore. The streets are clean because they have the strict law that throwing the trash in public must be fined $300 Singapore. In first offense about 7,500 baht. This problem spread around the world. Next News is talking about this problem around the world.
Hi everybody, today I will present you about littering on the street. This problem is not only in Bangkok, Thailand, nor Asia, but also around the world. In Europe, there was problems about littering on the street in Naples, Italy. It's called Naples Waste Management Crisis. Italy is an ancient scenery town in which had a romantic atmosphere and a lot of art and architecture, but in 2008, Naples and the outskirts were full of the trash. There was a lot of trash and some streets had a knee-deep dump. The causes of this problem were poor local administration, economic decline, and mafia influence, and lead to severe air, water, and soil pollution. Nowadays, the disposal of the trash is currently unresolved. In America, there is the littering on the street too. Litter in America is an environmental issue and littering is often a criminal offense, punishable with a fine as set out by state in many places. For example, in California, the maximum fine on is roadside sign. In Australia, littering on the street is prevalent in many areas and is a significant environmental problem, particularly in the big cities of Sydney and Melbourne. There is currently no national legislation against litter, but there is an anti-littering campaign such as Do the Right Thing become well known nationally. The littering on the street is all around the world, so we have to know what is the true cause of this problem and how to resolve this problem. Well, let's meet one. She will answer all our questions.
So, I'm going to conclude all of the problem. As mentioned before, you will see that littering on the streets is such a big problem from the past up to now, and begins to have more and more effects on us. How come this problem occur? We can say that it's mainly caused from people's lack of responsibility and cooperation. When one doesn't follow the rules, the others don't. Once litter has accumulated along the street, people are more likely to keep littering. One more major cause is lack of strictness of regulations. Littering on the streets problem has a huge impact on our community, from Bangkok enlarging to Asia and to the world. It affects us in many ways like residents, public health, environment, and economy. As we know, nowadays fast economic growth and growing number of population make world overcrowded and disorderly. Since the behavior of dumping on the street is prevalent, litter decomposition rate rapidly increases. Litter negatively affects the image of places, especially the appearance of the community. It is a threat to public health that it is a source of germs, which can cause disease, infections, and develop new disease. It also causes lots of pollution and is a serious environmental issue in many countries. Its government has tried to solve by drawing waste managing system and beginning anti-litter campaigns, which requires high budget. But the problem still maintains and couldn't be completely solved. So should we ignore such a big issue? So what can we do to help our home? The answer is just social responsibility. Just a simple thing like putting litter into its place. can reduce this problem. If everyone participates and follows the rules, littering on the streets problem would be reduced and finally goes away.